What's going on, guys? We are at SHOT Show 2026. I'm here with my man Scotty over at Glock, and we had to come look at my favorite pistol ever, and now the new generation of it, the Gen 6. What's going on, man?
So yeah, man. So the Gen 6, we're really excited about it. What I tell people, we've done everything that customers have been griping about for years. You guys should do this. You guys should do that. So I think we addressed everything that shooters wanted. I mean, just starting out from the back, we have a built-in beaver tail backstrap now, so it's already built into the frame. No backstrap, right? Okay. We still have attachable backstraps to make the frame bigger if we want to. Okay, but the beaver tail is already built into the frame. We made the grip texture a little more aggressive. So now it goes all the way up the gun. Traditionally, it just kind of stopped here. Right, yeah. So the grip texture goes all the way up the gun now on both sides of the frame, right? Huge thing was the undercut on the trigger guard. A lot of people complained about that. We did the undercut on the trigger guard. We also, on both sides of the frame, we have what's called a slide stop lever border. What that does, it prevents people from, with a high grip, from inadvertently locking the gun to the rear when rounds are still in the magazine. So it's on both sides, right? Yep. It's on both sides. We also have an extended thumb rest on both sides for an added index point right there. So there's an extended thumb rest on both sides. The front cocking serrations, they're much more pronounced, so they're more aggressive.
They're like tapered, aren't they?
Yeah, well, yeah, they're much more aggressive than on the Gen 5. And then, of course, last but not least, is the flat face trigger shoe. The pistol also has a reduced trigger reach, so the grip angle has been slightly changed. But anytime you change the size of the grip, you have to change the size of the trigger mechanism housing. Okay. Right? So we have a shorter trigger reach from front to rear. And we also have that, like I said, that flat face trigger shoe. Yeah. People really like that right there. I'm a fan of it as well. And then the mounting system, of course, we call it the ORS, Optics Ready System. So now on the Gen 6 system, if I unscrew the cover plate here, we have 3 polymer plates. The slide is cut to match the shape of those polymer plates. The plate just lays down into the groove on the slide. The optic itself screws into the slide. So the polymer plate serves like a cushion. So when the gun is firing, the slide is reciprocating. So that polymer plate kind of cushions the rod like a buffer to protect the optic itself.
What was the logic behind, I don't even know what we would call them, but dimples? These little...
We call it the RTF, like the RTF 6, I think. We had an RTF grip texture that we made back in like 09, I think. Okay. And it was so aggressive that people complained about it. You either loved it or you hated it. You know, my favorite grip texture was the RTF2. So we kind of merged the 2 different textures together to come up with this new one for the Gen 6.
Gotcha. Okay. So training with this pistol, because I'm sure you do a lot of that.
Yeah.
You guys are expanding your training department, is that correct?
Yeah, so with the Gen 6 now, what we're going to do with the armors course is the armors classes now, guys, have been broken down. So we have the Gen 5 and 6 armors class, and then we have the Gen 4 and previous generations armors class. Oh, wow. So we had to separate them because we have so much information, so much material, so we had to separate it. So you can sign up for the Gen 5 and 6, where the Gen 6 will be the primary focus of the armors course, and then the Gen 5 will be the secondary. Or you can take the Gen 4 and previous. Okay. So that's how we kind of doing the armors courses now. And we also have shooting courses as well. So yeah.
Okay. And then you guys are doing something different with GSSF now, right?
Not anything different. GSSF, what we're doing, we do about 65, 66 matches a year around the country. And so GSSF is something that what I would call the gateway drug to competitive shooting. Okay. So there's no drawing, there's no speed reloads, there's no moving. You just stand stationary, and a range officer will come up to you, he or she, and they will give you some commands to unload, to take your pistol out, load and make ready, and then you'll start from 2 positions. You can start from the extended ready, or you can start from the high compress ready. There's 3 stages rather. You have 5 the Glock, which is all paper. And the targets, they range from 5 yards to about 25 yards. And then we also have the Glock M, which is paper and a steel pepper popper. And then we have Glock the plates, which is a steel plate rack.
All right. And you guys are doing something different with the Shield service match now.
So what we're doing, we're encouraging people to nominate someone who's went above and beyond in a duty situation. So military LE guys, whoever is selected, if they've done something extraordinary, you know what I mean, in the line of duty, we're gonna fly them out, all expenses are paid. You know, all expenses paid for. We're gonna pay for their travel, their hotel, everything. It'll be on us, and they'll come out and they'll compete and they'll shoot in a just yourself match.
I like that. I
Yep.
like that. And it's a decision made by the people, whoever nominated.
Yeah, so you have to be nominated, and then of course we'll decide the final say so. But yeah, so you just nominate someone who's went above and beyond, who's done something, you know, extraordinary on duty or whatever, or in the military, and then those people will come out, man, all expenses paid.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right. Well, you guys obviously have the training down. Now you obviously have the gun all the way down. What is a piece of advice you would give to someone who just bought their first Glock 19, right?
Oh
And
man.
they want to start training now?
Well, first thing I would find a credible instructor, teacher. You know what I mean? Crawl, walk, run. I would focus on doing the little things right first before you start trying to do the so-called high-speed stuff. You know what I mean? I'm big on learning how to do what I call the routine things. You know what I mean? Learning how to, number one, of course, be safe, but how to draw the pistol, how to reload the pistol, how to fix the pistol, and how to move the gun around to shoot different targets, how to transition.
Okay.
So I would focus on those small things, the little things, before I start trying to do the so-called high-speed stuff.
Gotcha. Okay. Last question. Obviously, you guys went completely different with the Generation 6 from the 5.
Mhm.
Is there anything else that's going to be as big of a surprise as this that we could look forward to from you guys?
I mean, I don't know, man. We're always trying to, give the people what they want. You know what I mean? So we're always, researching and testing and doing things. So we have to wait and see.
Okay. All right. Well, TBD, thank you for joining me, sir. It's always a pleasure.
Always, man.
And
Yep.
we're out.